We started with Jumanji, and at the very beginning they didn't know what to look at. And I started with some of the work by Serafini, and in the book, in his work, he talks about impressions, connections, and wonderings. And so I decided to start bringing those words up with the kids. What do you notice? What do you connect to? And what do you question? And so that's what we really started to look at as we listened to the writing and looked at the illustrations. We completed 5 books. The 5th book, I had multiple copies, so students were actually able to read it together and compare and contrast that tale to the Jumanji. My students were hooked. The more that they found that they were noticing, they couldn't stop it. They noticed patterns within the illustrations. They started to learn a little bit more about the language because we uncovered that he used similes. And so when we shifted to the Cinderella story, I couldn't get them away from looking at, oh, there's a dog, or there's a cat, or the legs of the table looked like an arm, or they couldn't move yet because they were still looking at the book as if they were looking at the text by Chris Van Allsburg, in which there were multiple patterns. And so that was actually quite funny. I had to, okay kids, we're moving to a different kind of looking at story. And so it was funny.